Hi everybody, welcome back to Muddy Puddles. As you can see behind me, the garden is in full swing. We're right near the end of August now. So let's have a quick look at what's going on. So as you can see along this row, there is lots and lots to harvest, and there are lots of seed heads coming, mostly on the dill. And there is a ton of peppermint chard, and everything is looking very, very healthy. I'm not going to go on for ages about what is doing well because I think I've already done it all, but I'm just really impressed with this row. And here, as you can see, lots and lots and lots of tomatoes are coming along on the vine. It's taking a long time for them to ripen, but I don't mind if they don't. I can process and use the green tomatoes just as easily, but I'm leaving them on a little bit longer. And I have spotted, we've had rain for the last couple of weeks. It's just now started raining, and so there is a little bit of blight starting, so I should be going through there and removing anything that has blight. So I've noticed just here on this stem, this stem here, you can see this black mark. That looks very much to me like there is some blight in there, so that one will come out, and I will go through the rest and check. But it's that time of year. As soon as the rain starts raining on the actual plants instead of the ground being watered, you're going to get a bit of blight, so not worried. If that happens, I'll take the tomatoes from the plant before the blight reaches them, cut that tomato plant out and burn it. Okay, the other thing that we are here to talk about today, again, glorious, everything's going wild at the moment, is this row. This was my first chaos bed. It has done really well, but as you can see, it's past its best. I have collected all the seeds I'm going to from this now, and so I'm going to go right through this bed today, and we'll time lapse that. I'm going to clear out all the old plants. I'm going to find those perennial kales I have in there, anything worth saving. Let me go and get my tools. There are masses of seeds, radish seeds on here that I can collect, and I might do that, so I'll put that to one side. But the other thing I'm finding, I keep finding onions that I just missed when I harvested my onions. Loads of them. So even more onions for me, yay! In the middle of all that, this is a tarragon plant, so I can take care of that now. I found it. And there's a little squash here that just had no chance. Who ever thought there was such a thing as too much calendula? But the bed is looking much better now. We start down this end where we started and have a quick look now. I've pulled out lots that the pigs can eat, but I've also discovered there were some onions I've forgotten, a massive beetroot which Ava will have, and a little patty pan from the squash that I just didn't see because it was so dense in there. I'll have another rummage around and see if there's any more on that plant, but you can now see bare ground, which is nice because I can put some full crops in there. I've kept some of the calendula, I've trimmed it back. I'll come back and tidy and deadhead some more, but I think it's still important to leave some things for the pollinators and some seeds. But I have found my Dor Benton's kale, my Taunton Dean kale, very happy about that. It's another Dor Benton's one. They do very well. Thank you very much to Mel, who sent those to me, I think it was. If it's somebody else, please remind me and let me know, because my memory has gone since the beginning of this year. I'm going to take the peas out and tidy those up now. I've collected the seeds for them. I've got some nice open areas, which again, I'm going to get some dwarf beans in there. Quick crop this time of year. I don't think the poor little squash there is going to do anything. I did very well. All of the slips took, so I'm very happy. And I've left a bit of a wilder area of calendula up here, but I have found my other Taunton Dean kale just there. So I'm really, really happy. I found quite a few onions and other bits and pieces in among it. As I say, I don't think I'm going to run a chaos bed quite as chaotically as I did this one. It's been quite tricky to harvest from, but it's been a great fun experiment. So I'm going to put the beans in. I'm not going to show you that, but we'll check back in a couple of weeks. Hopefully they'll either sprung up or the pheasants will have dug them up and eat them. That will be a surprise to see. Anyway, thank you very much for spending your time with me. And please, please, please do hit the subscribe and like button if you haven't already. Take care. Till next time. Bye now.